how people react to tennis matches on the internet. I am quite disappointed in what I'm reading about Eala, and I'm getting a feeling that she's gonna get some of the similar criticisms that Raducanu has received, and this is so undeserving. First and foremost, I don't want you to go on the highlight video of the WTA YouTube channel. That video got over 1,000 comments. Also, I saw a lot of hate directed to Alexandra, and like I said, this is very...
Alexandra Eala has been making waves on the WTA Tour all season. But following her loss to Muchova at the 2026 Miami Open, a troubling wave of criticism and online abuse from certain corners of the tennis community has been difficult to ignore. Respected tennis analyst Nicola Erceg was among those who stepped forward to push back, directly and without hesitation. Erceg dismissed the negative commentary as utter nonsense, emphasizing that Eala had played exceptionally well throughout the tournament and that her overall performance in Miami demonstrated she is firmly on an upward trajectory. He was pointed in his assessment. Anyone directing genuine criticism at her after this campaign simply does not understand tennis. The numbers support that view entirely. Since her breakthrough run at the 2026 Miami Open, Eala has climbed steadily through the rankings, cracking the top 30 of the WTA Tour at just 20 years old. That is not a minor milestone. For a player from the Philippines, a country still establishing itself in the upper echelons of international tennis, reaching that level at her age is a significant achievement by any objective measure. Erceg highlighted what those paying close attention have been watching all year, that Eala's game has improved tremendously across multiple areas, and that her ranking reflects genuine, sustained progress rather than a single fortunate run. The trajectory is real. The development is real. And the player standing at world number 29 heading into the clay court season is a meaningfully better player than the one who arrived in Miami as a wild card 12 months ago. The criticism, in that context, says far more about the people directing it than it does about Alexandra Eala.
Philippines. And in this year, Eala has improved her game tremendously. Her ranking has gone up. She is now a top 30 player, which is a big accomplishment. The WTA Tour is so competitive. It's so tough. To be ranked top 30 at the young age of 20 years old is a phenomenal...
Here is the rewritten version. To put things in perspective, the WTA Tour is one of the most competitive environments in professional sport. Making it to the top 30 in the world is no small feat under any circumstances. As Erceg put it plainly, anyone suggesting that a top 30 ranking is not a significant achievement is making a serious understatement. Eala's rise in such a short period speaks directly to her work ethic, her determination, and her raw talent. Heading into the 2026 Miami Open, the task in front of her was genuinely daunting. She was defending the semi-final points she had earned during last year's breakthrough run, one of the heaviest burdens a young player can carry into a tournament. While she did not replicate that semi-final result, reaching the fourth round of a WTA 1000 event while defending that kind of points tally is a meaningful outcome. The pressure she was operating under should not be minimized. She handled it with composure and professionalism. The player she lost to it is also worth being clear about who ended her tournament. Muchova is in exceptional form this season. Following her victory over Eala, she went on to defeat world number 9 Victoria Mboko and advance to the semifinals where she faces Coco Gauff, continuing a run of tennis that places her firmly among the hottest players on the entire tour. Losing to a player performing at that level in that kind of form is nothing to be ashamed of. It does not diminish what Eala achieved across the fortnight, and it does not alter the trajectory she is on. What this season has actually shown, one of the most striking aspects of Eala's 2026 campaign has been her mental strength, and the Miami Open provided 2 clear illustrations of it. Her opening match against Siegmund lasted over 3 hours and was as much a psychological battle as a physical one. Siegmund is well known for her gamesmanship, stretching time limits, engaging officials, and doing whatever is necessary to disrupt her opponent's rhythm and concentration. Eala came prepared for all of it. She stayed composed under sustained mental pressure and found a way to win in 3 sets. That kind of performance, managing the psychological dimensions of a match while fighting through physical exhaustion, is a true marker of growth. She then turned around and faced Lynette, a player brimming with confidence after her own major upset earlier in the tournament, and won again, sharper, more focused, and more commanding than she had been the match before. That back-to-back resilience is rare in players her age. It is one of the clearest signs that Eala is not simply improving physically, she is becoming mentally tougher with every single match she plays. On the criticism despite all of this, the loss to Muchova opened the door for a wave of social media criticism that was, by any fair measure, entirely unwarranted. One defeat does not define a career. One difficult afternoon against one of the best players in the world does not undo months of sustained progress, nor does it diminish the genuine growth that anyone watching closely has witnessed throughout the season. The critics questioning her future are either not watching the same player or not watching closely enough. What those critics consistently overlook is the sacrifice, the work, and the dedication behind every ranking point she has earned. Nobody hands a player from the Philippines a top 30 WTA ranking. Every point of that journey has been fought for. The expert viewer Seg, who has followed Eala's development with close attention, described her improvement this year as nothing short of impressive. He acknowledged the particular difficulty of what she was asked to do in Miami, defending one of the most celebrated semi-final runs in recent WTA history while the entire tennis world watched, and recognized that reaching the fourth round under those circumstances represented a genuine accomplishment in its own right. His conclusion was straightforward. Eala will come back stronger at the next Grand Slam. Her trajectory remains firmly upward, and for anyone willing to look past one scoreline and consider the full picture of what she has built across the season, that assessment is hard to argue with. The bright future the experts see for Alexandra Eala is not wishful thinking. It is simply what the evidence points to.
Matches, and I thought that reaching the fourth round with semifinal points to defend was actually a great result for Alexandra. But of course, when you don't defend your...
Alex Eala's evolution this season, both physically and mentally, has been nothing short of remarkable. She's no longer just a promising young name on the tour, she's becoming a legitimate threat. Match after match, she's proving that she has what it takes to compete with and challenge the very best in the game. What stands out most isn't just her shot-making or athleticism, it's her mindset. Eala has shown time and time again that she can absorb tough losses, learn from them, and come back stronger. That kind of resilience is what separates good players from great ones. Her performances against Laura Siegemund and Magda Linette sent a clear message across the tennis world. This is not just another young player finding her footing. This is a competitor who belongs on the big stage. She played with confidence, composure, and a fearless attitude that many seasoned players struggle to maintain. Despite all of this progress, the criticism hasn't stopped. Doubters and online critics continue to question her, especially after her loss to Karolína Muchová. But if anything, that loss only adds another chapter to her development. Every top player has faced moments like that. It's how you respond that defines your trajectory. And Eala? She's already shown she knows how to respond. Instead of getting distracted by negativity, she's focused on what's ahead. The upcoming Madrid Open presents yet another opportunity, not just to win matches, but to prove once again that she thrives under pressure. Big moments don't intimidate her, they motivate her. Having respected voices like Nicola Arasic backing her only reinforces what many insiders already believe. Eala is on the right path. With the right support system, discipline, and hunger to improve, she has all the tools needed to keep rising through the ranks. What makes her journey even more compelling is her ability to block out the noise. In today's era of constant scrutiny and social media pressure, staying mentally locked in is no easy task. Yet Eala continues to show maturity beyond her years. She lets her racket do the talking, and it's speaking louder with every tournament. At just 20 years old, she's already demonstrated qualities that can't be taught overnight: grit, composure, and belief. These are the foundations of champions. And while the road ahead will be filled with challenges, setbacks, and intense competition, there's every reason to believe she's ready for it. The critics can keep doubting. The keyboard warriors can keep talking. But none of that changes what's happening on the court. Because the reality is simple. Alex Eala is improving, evolving, and proving herself with every opportunity she gets. And if her current trajectory continues, it won't be long before she's not just competing with the top players, she'll be one of them. This isn't hype anymore. This is a rise in real time.